Have you inherited a property in Florida and wondered how to determine the exact value on the date that the owner passed away? Are you unsure of why the date of death appraisal is required or how to get one? In this video, I'm going to show you a step-by-step how-to guide how to obtain a date of death appraisal, explain why it matters for taxes and probate, and give you tips to avoid common mistakes so that you can handle the process confidently and correctly. So why does it matter? The date of death appraisal is an important piece because the IRS and Florida law require an accurate valuation of the estate at the time of death. If the value is too low, the estate could face penalties or disputes later. If the value is too high, heirs could pay unnecessary taxes or overstate their shares. For inherited real estate, this appraisal sets the baseline for the property taxes, capital gains calculations, and probate distributions, making a key document in the estate process. So who can perform the appraisal? In Florida, a date of death appraisal should be completed by a licensed real estate appraiser who is experienced in probate estate valuations. The appraiser will assess the property's condition, location, comparable sales, and market trends as of the date of death. It is important to hire a professional who can provide a detailed, defensible report because the appraisal may be reviewed by attorneys, accountants, and the IRS. Here's some steps to obtain the appraisal. The first step is to gather all the relevant property information, including the deed, tax records, and any recent maintenance or improvements. Next would be to contact a licensed appraiser and clearly explain that you need a date of death appraisal for probate purposes. Schedule a property inspection, provide documentation, and request a report specifically noting that the fair market value of the date of death. Once complete, the report becomes part of the estate file and can be used for taxes and distribution decisions. Here's some common mistakes to avoid. One common mistake is assuming that a recent market value equals the date of death value. Markets fluctuate and the value on the date of passing may differ significantly from today. Another mistake is using an unlicensed appraiser or an informal valuation, which may not be accepted by the courts or the IRS. Always make sure that the report clearly states a date of death valuation and is prepared by a qualified professional. How that impacts the heirs and the estates. The heirs having a date of death appraisal helps clarify each person's share of the estate and reduces potential conflicts. For estates selling real property, the appraisal establishes a fair starting point for offers, taxes, capital gains calculations if the property is sold later. It provides transparency, protects the executor, and ensures the estate meets all the legal and tax obligations. In closing, getting a date of death appraisal may feel like an extra step, but it is one of the most important pieces of the probate puzzle. It ensures that the estate is valued correctly, it protects all the heirs, and it keeps the process moving smoothly. If you're handling inherited property in Florida and need guidance on obtaining this appraisal or managing the property during the probate process, reach out. I'm here to help you navigate it carefully, professionally, and with peace of mind. You can reach out at 904-544-5252.